Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Derek here. We are back reacting to another episode of Lucifer. This is season 5, episode 2. It is called Lucifer, Lucifer, Lucifer. Not a very creative title. Sorry it's been a little bit. Had some personal stuff like funerals and things like that in the real world, so wanted to spend some time with family. But last time on Lucifer, we had just kind of like the whole gang dealing with the aftermath of Lucifer being back in hell. So like So Maze and Chloe and Ella are, topside doing their cop thing, trying to solve crimes, and they're like, it's not, I don't want to say a toxic friendship, but they're kind of like codependent on each other because they don't want to admit that they're really missing a different person. And then Lucifer is in hell just doing, King of Hell stuff, like personally dropping in on a few people's hell loops, and then he drops in on this guy's loop and finds out that he's in, or at least the loop is in like California or wherever. So he decides he's going to help solve this man's murder. And throughout the process of going through that, he has some inner conflict that he has to examine. Classic Lucifer, like almost every storyline in the show is like centrally on Lucifer's personal struggle. And he comes to some, I don't know if he necessarily comes to some realizations that he's punishing himself by being there, and he doesn't actually have to be down there, but who knows. And then at the end, Lucifer comes back from hell, and he's back, but it's not actually him. It's like his brother Michael, I assume. That's from the trailer, but yeah, I'm interested to see like what shenanigans Michael gets up to and why he's pretending to be Lucifer. That should be an interesting thing to figure out. Who knows though? Before we jump into the episode, please consider leaving a like on the video and please consider subscribing. That helps my channel so much. But otherwise, let's jump into season 5, episode 2 of Lucifer. He's in space. Surprised they didn't hit us with the David Bowie's ground control to Major Tom. It says Mars? Is this someone's hell loop? I'm guessing this is someone's hell loop and Lucifer is in it. Interesting. That's gotta be Lucifer. Or just a murder. Never mind. Lucifer will show up at some point because I recognize that initial hallway. And he shows up in that hallway. Wait, okay. I was like, this is it's a Mars project. I was like, they're on Mars, like in this canonical universe. They've advanced that far, but no, it's just it's a fake. They're doing experiments.
Hello there, I'm Lucifer. Lucifer Morningstar.
Just butt naked.
Star.
Morning Star.
I am the devil.
Hit us with the American
I am
accent.
a devil of my word.
Why are you standing lopsided?
Judy was stabbed in the neck. There's an apple and this hair, which was stuck in that bloody footprint. I checked everyone's suits, but couldn't find any blood. Killer must have cleaned it because since no one's allowed in or out of the dome, it had to be one of those 5. So we got ourselves a locked door.
Well, that,
mystery, mi amiga.
yeah, that brings the list of suspects down considerably.
Yeah, but most of the footage is...
Hello, detective.
Lucifer. Hi, I was looking everywhere for you.
Well, here I am, and there's nowhere I'd rather be. So,
I
what are we...
can't believe you left and didn't even say goodbye. You just ran off the planet and forgot about us.
You just lied to her.
No, you did. I just kept up the ruse.
You never lie.
She's already figuring it out.
I was only gone for 2 months. But for me, I was in hell for thousands of years. A few things might have changed. Maybe even improved. After all, a little white lie can be quite beneficial. You're looking exceptional, by the way. Oh, I love your bracelet. Did you make that?
No. No, it's amethyst. Cleansing my chakra.
Ah, well, good luck with that.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks, man.
Interesting, dude.
See? Lucifer 2.0.
Shot from the trailer, right there. I told you he'd show up eventually.
But he did say it was you, Chloe. It was always you, which is kind of a big deal because he used my name, which is something he never does. So I'm pretty sure he's not acting weird because I freaked him out or anything.
I wonder if that'll be a tell later on. I feel like when everyone knows it's not him, I hope they don't spend too much time
I just have to remind him
with everyone
that's what he
thinking
was
that
when he was on Earth,
he-
and then
it's
just give
him,
like a
you know?
little jump start. That's exactly
like they
what he
showed
did.
us in the trailer that it's not him. So hopefully they don't spend like 7 episodes with them thinking it's
So
him.
there's 5 red.
Wonder what she desires.
Probably just to eat her own food. She just said it. Judy, do anything else that you found aggravating?
Yeah, actually. She totally bugged out when I microdosed this one day. I mean, I'm gonna want to trip when I take my trip, right?
That reminds me.
Judy was a bit of a party pooper. We had about
Is that
5 books the
Sharon
entire
Osbourne?
time we were in there, and she managed to throw in endings
Sharon
to all of
Osbourne.
them.
Yeah? What'd you do? Bite the head off a bat? Stab her? Your sorry space ass? Sharon!
Actually, that was my husband that bit the head of a bat.
Oh, come on! You're lying.
No, I apologize for my partner. That was very unprofessional.
It's quite all right. No, I did not stab her
Hmm.
in her sorry space arse.
Dear me.
I don't know yet.
That got us nowhere.
I don't. My first guess is the Asian dude,
Hey,
Or-
what's going on with you? Are you okay?
or the acid
Don't you
trip
wanna do
guy.
something?
Hey, is that my pudding?
Yes, yes. Here you go, Daniel. Yummy.
Okay. What's your game?
Nothing. Just thought you looked a bit peckish.
Why was it open already? He just leaves open pudding sitting on his desk?
Maintenance has to be done on site, although that's minimal too. We've made a lot of improvements.
That guy's an
Just
actual
project to
actor.
Red too.
Frankly, we're less concerned about equipment failure than we are people.
Um,
And what does that mean?
So something tells me he might play a larger part in this episode.
Simulations is to test this.
I participated in the Red One Mars project. I can tell you firsthand, the experience really changes a person.
But once you were back for a while, did you start to feel more like yourself? Or-
Tell you the truth,
Was
I'm
it
not
him?
sure. Not sure if I'll
He's
ever
an
see
actual actor that's been in other things.
Particularly hard on
He
your
just gave a
mentions.
hard hint that he killed her for some reason.
One of the I need you to know that my feelings for you haven't. You've already been so
Just
patient.
realize it's not him. I know it's only second episode, but I'm getting frustrated that he's just getting away with this. He holds his posture weird when he's alone.
Could you? After everything we've been through, Lucifer, could you go home without me?
Lucifer, I'm not Lucifer! I'm not Lucifer!
Ooh. Interesting that he just like tells her right away.
I'm Michael.
Okay, so at least one person knows.
Do these look like Lucifer's wings to you?
Fine. What the hell are you doing?
Then Raphael starts going off about how
Name dropping
Lucifer's
here, man.
grown, and then Remy says, yeah, what a sacrifice. And then pretty soon all I hear is Lucifer, Lucifer, Lucifer.
So you're jealous?
No.
Sounds like you are, bud.
I'm pissed. As soon as he hears someone is up here playing with his toys, maybe even breaking a few, then he will come flying right back up to reveal his true colors. So, I told you, I know things. And I know that you're pissed at my brother. Join me. Lure him back up here, and then you can kick the real Lucifer's ass. Or you could just keep beating up pianos. It's your choice.
I don't know if that's a good enough reason to help him.
Maybe heard you.
Car chase, let's go. Give me that classic Hollywood car chase where everyone's driving 10 miles an hour. Well, they got out. Now you can drive past them. Wow. Nifty. Yo, that wasn't smart by her. She was about to get smoked by that car.
Lucifer, I brought our favorite burgers and fries.
Oh my.
Detective. Detective! Wait!
Just figure it out.
Yeah. Well, I need to go. I need to think.
But detective.
Nothing inspires like a son. And let me tell you something. Jeff Bezos can Bezos our butt. But this mission,
What does that even mean?
it brings us.
What is it that you truly fear? People will find out that you killed Judy.
No. That I hate space. This astronaut crap scares the hell out of me.
And it's Lucifer. He doesn't lie.
This is gonna be another thing.
What is it?
He knows that Lucifer doesn't lie,
No, it's just that.
regardless of how much time he's spent in hell.
Since he's been, we shouldn't let our fears get the best of us.
Let your fears get the best of you.
Okay.
Oh, the fear thing. That was a trigger for him. He must know Michael deals in fear. I definitely thought she was asleep, looking into the microscope. Oh, she is. Okay.
I'm totally awake. I'm awake.
What are you doing?
You know, I am hungry. Do you want anything from the vending machine? Oh.
I don't think hungry was the H word you were looking for.
Honey.
What if he didn't have cash in his pocket?
You know, I've been thinking.
She's too outwardly
we're all
horny.
different, but sometimes change is a good thing. You know, I think I like this new Lucifer.
You liar.
I've grown.
She's way too outwardly horny for him right now. I feel like she knows.
Lucifer.
What is happening?
Lucifer?
I don't appreciate this.
Nothing.
Well, let's go.
That's a gun. Duck. Bald man.
Oh my God, thank God.
Drop the gun.
I'm sorry.
You're under arrest for the murder of Judy Mason.
Wait a minute, what? No, I
He didn't do it.
Was it her?
I killed Judy.
Yo.
Drop the knife, Mandy.
No, I don't want to hurt anyone else. It's just, I brought it as proof it's the murder weapon.
What is going on?
The only one's breaking the no fraternizing at work.
You were sneaking around and hiding things, and then I caught you on the phone with her whispering.
Well, I was working with her to expose Brody. The whole Mars project is fake.
What? You were gone for
Dual
so
connections.
long. When you came back, you were so different. I thought you didn't love me anymore.
It doesn't matter where I am. Here, the moon, Mars, it does not matter. There is nothing that will change the way that I feel about you.
Even if I'm in prison?
Nothing.
I mean, you found out she's a murderer. I feel like that would change a little bit how you should feel about her. Like, one would think you married someone for their values,
No, it's just me.
and then now you find out she's willing to murder someone. I think that should change how you feel.
And yeah. Do you remember the last time we were here?
She's playing him. She knows.
We told each other how
Let's
we
go.
felt.
Let's go. She knows. What did you say to
You
me?
know that I meant every word I said.
She's gonna be like, what did you say to me?
I love you, Lucifer. And I still do.
Come on.
When I meant it to.
Just figure it out.
I love you, Chloe.
Ha! He didn't say that. He didn't say that. She knows. She knows. She knows. Kill him. She was so freaking horny earlier. She was playing him. And now, come on. Just tell him you know. Yes, that's what's up. That's what's up. Nice job, Chloe.
Lucifer to prove he was the devil, and now I'm shooting you to prove you're not. That's what I thought. Who are you?
I'm Lucifer's
Okay,
brother.
what's the point in pointing the gun at him? It's not gonna do anything now.
It's nice to meet you. You know that won't kill me.
Yeah, but it makes me feel better.
Okay, I get it.
You're not the only one who can lie. And you are no Lucifer.
Ooh, he doesn't like
I don't
that.
know why you're here, and
You are a gift from God, Chloe Decker.
Is he gonna tell her about this weird, like, chosen one stuff?
It means that you were never supposed to exist. Father made you for Lucifer. You were put here on Earth only for him to be his little plaything.
Yo, that's gotta be messed up to figure out you were literally only created for the devil to do what he wanted with you.
it's time for you.
Michael?
Yeah. Good.
Congratulations, bro. Used to take you forever to figure out I was playing you.
I shouldn't have used fear to get inside my head. Shouldn't have done that. You're terrified that Lucifer is better than you. That he'll always be better than you.
Please.
Woohoo!
Our brother? The devil? The guy that was cast out of heaven for all
Got a little bit of a stutter there.
Exactly, Michael, because this fight, he'll always end up
He's
winning.
closed up a little bit there.
We'll see.
He's feeling insignificant. Oh, did she give up a... Oh, no. That sucks.
Brother, what are you doing here?
It's time, Lucy. You need to come back.
Why? What's happened?
Whew. Maybe he'll be back next episode then. Yeet. All right, quality episode, quality. Okay. I liked that episode a lot. I'm super glad that they did not drag it on through multiple episodes, you know? Sometimes I think they made it so frustrating that you kind of knew it was going to come to an end quickly. Like if they were going to drag it on, it would be like small little hints here and there throughout the season that you'd be like, oh, how do they not get it? But this, it was like hint after hint after hint, like boom, 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 boom. You had to be like, okay, like this is pissing me off. Fix this by the end of the episode. And they did. They did. Quality. So the overall murder plot in this episode was fairly predictable, but with a slight twist. So as soon as they introduced the bald man, I knew he was involved in some respect. Either he did it, but they also kind of made it just obvious enough that it was him that it made you not really think about his wife, which during the initial introduction scene, I don't know if I missed it or something, but I didn't realize they were together. But yeah, so it made it like almost too obvious that it was him. It was like, okay, so it was like not obvious. It's only obvious if you know the tropes of these kind of shows where they introduce someone or like someone's a legitimate actor and you're like, oh, okay, that's the person. Like if you're just a regular viewer who doesn't really notice those things, you would have no idea that it was those two people at all. But when you know the ins and outs of these procedural cop drama shows, you're like, oh, okay, it's that guy. That's the guy that did it. And they kind of played off of that a little bit to then fool you later that it is his wife. But they had Sharon Osbourne in this. At first I was like, is that Sharon Osbourne? And then I read her suit and it literally says Sharon Osbourne. And then she's like, starts talking about Ozzy biting a bat and stuff. But yeah, early on, you know, he's practicing his Lucifer impression, being all weird and like lopsided with the way he stands. Like it was just weird and it was gross. And then yeah, throughout the episode, he's doing little things. He's lying. That's the first time he started lying. Just doing all these things that are very un-Lucifer-like. He's being serious in the interrogations. You know, like there's so many just huge hints that like it's like yelling at you in the face, like this is not Lucifer, and you're the whole time you're like, figure it out, come on. But she's still like on board with him a little bit. And then Maze attacks him, and he like straight up just right away he's like, I'm not Lucifer. It's so interesting hearing him talk in an American accent. He's used an American accent in shows before, but when you're so accustomed to his like British accent and knowing that he actually is British, his American accent sounds super weird. He convinces Maze to help him, but it's not like I said in the moment, it wasn't like a great reason, which is why she like backs out on it later on. Because she's still mad at regular old Lucifer for leaving her behind. You know, he has interactions with Amenadiel, who I was like, dude, you gotta figure this out. Like, you're an angel. There's no way you don't know this is him. Like, come on, man. And there's little moments here and there where he like they had a little background sound play that kind of like made you realize like he's going through a thought process in that moment. But then he does make a little extra effort to be more like himself. The scene where he jumps over the car with her, that was pretty cool. I liked that a lot. That one dude did look like Ryan Gosling from Drive. That was a nice little thing. And then even Dan's picking up on stuff. He's like, when Lucifer's just standing still, not doing anything, he's like, Lucifer doesn't stand still and watch people. Like, what are you doing? But, you know, like, just hints are dropping. And then Chloe goes to the apartment and finds him and Mazikeen, like, making out in the bed or whatever. And apparently, according to her, that's when she figured it out. I don't know. Maybe, because she didn't seem like... I mean, I know the actual actress is a good actress. In that elevator scene, though, like, her sadness was not very convincing. So maybe that's why. But he was loving it. He was like, yeah, I'm feeling good. They make you possibly think of the Brody man. I don't remember him from a previous episode, but I guess, you know, it's been a while, so it wouldn't surprise me. Let's see. Oh yeah, Linda and Amenadiel have their little interaction of like, he's afraid that no one's guarding hell. And she is like, yo, give me my baby. And just all these different things from all these different people are coming back together to just like bring it to a boiling point, like pressure from all sides, like it's gonna pop. Like everyone's being like, this is really weird, like I don't understand. And then like the way people keep interacting with each other is like, okay, someone knows. And then this scene where she's just so outwardly horny. like she's being way too obvious. Like if it was actual Lucifer, he would be like, okay, you're being weird, what is up? But since it's Michael, he doesn't know fully that she's just being like faking it. But she's like so outwardly horny. She like licks that spoon like she's giving a... And then like grabs his dick when she's taking the money out and is just like... She maybe tried to slip him up with the cheese puffs or whatever. She's like, your favorite cheese puffs. If it was real Lucifer, he probably would have been like, I don't like cheese puffs. What the frick? I thought that was gonna be the moment where she was like, this ain't you, Chief, that ain't it. And then he calls out Linda for thinking she's a bad mom, because you see later that she either like, I don't know if she like gave a baby up for adoption, or like she lost her baby, like it died, or what the situation is with that. I'm sure we will learn about that more as the season progresses. They confront Bald Man and his wife. Well, they just confront him, and he's like, yo, dude, I didn't do this. His wife straight up strolls out. She's like, yeah, it was me. Here's the murder weapon. Because she's madly in love with him. She doesn't want him to go to jail. And he's like, nothing ever can change the way I feel about you. I feel like if I was in that situation and I literally just found out my wife murdered someone, like full on murdered them because she thought I possibly was having an affair, I feel like that would influence and change how you feel about that person. Like that's a moment where you have to sit down and think, like, is this the type of person that I want to be in love with? Like, presumably you marry someone for, you know, they have similar values, similar morals, and most people do not consider an inclination for murder to be an acceptable trait in someone. So when he's like, nothing can change, I was like, all right, cool your jets. Come on, man. I would be devastated. Like, one, half your income's just gone. Your wife no longer has a job. She's going to jail for murder for quite a while. Premeditated murder, that's first-degree murder. She's going away for a long time. I mean, he's probably not going to be hurting for money, but, you know, half your income's gone, so your wife's no longer there. Like, that messes up a lot of stuff. And I don't think you can really just be like, nothing's going to change. Maze backs out of the deal, and Lucifer knocks her out. Not Lucifer, Michael. And then, yeah, Chloe completes her, like, deception sort of, you know, she's like, remember when I told you I love you? And he was like, I said, I remember too. I love you as well. And I meant it. And she's like, you didn't say that, man. Come on. Be a better detective. You can't just, like, have someone be like, remember these exact words that you said to me? And you're like, oh yeah, I remember those exact words that I said to you. And then be like, okay. And then she's shooting him. And it's like, that's not going to do anything. Why are you still pointing the gun at him? I guess just because it makes her feel better. So she knows that he's now Michael. And then he goes and talks to Amenadiel. And Amenadiel's like, dude, you're Michael. Like, you were way too obvious. Like, try being a little more subtle. Like, when you're pretending to be someone and you're just, like, hitting on all their personality traits, like as hard as you can, like, those people are like, are you friggin' weirdo? Like, I know you do this, but, like, tone it down a bit. And he's just, like, all in your face with it. And Amenadiel's like, hey, man, you should go back to heaven because you're not welcome here. I know what you're afraid of. You tried to get in my head with fear. I know that you're afraid that you're not as good as Lucifer. And you could see him, like, he's, like, closing up and, like, getting a little, like he's a little rat boy. Like, he's a gross little boy. He's obviously not happy about that. Like, he's got an inferiority complex. He feels as though, you know, Lucifer is like this screw up who isn't doing what he's supposed to do, and yet he's still being treated as though he's, like, awesome. And he feels as though, you know, he's probably like, I've been doing all I'm supposed to do and I'm not being treated that way. Like, what the frick, Dad? And so he's probably still gonna mess some stuff up. But yeah, we see Maze break out of the closet. Linda and her baby, Chloe kissing that necklace. I don't remember. Did he give her that necklace? What was the significance of that? I don't remember. But then, yeah, Amenadiel he just straight goes down to hell, and he's like, dude, you gotta come back up. I wonder if Lucifer will, like, immediately come back up and have to deal with the repercussions of, like, maybe he'll come back up temporarily and be like, I'm not staying. I'm just here to deal with this specific situation. And then he's got to deal with, like, you know, maybe he should just stay up. Or maybe he'll stay down there and fight going up for a while until he, like, absolutely has to. Either way, this was a good episode. I enjoyed it a lot. I'll try and watch the next episode quicker than this because hopefully we won't have more personal tragedy to deal with in my family. But thank you for watching. I think those are all my thoughts. Let me know what you thought of this episode down below. Are you glad that they did not drag the mystery out for a while? Because that would have sucked, in my opinion. Yeah, let me know what you think. Leave a like on the video if you liked what you saw, and subscribe if you want to see more. Otherwise, I will catch you guys next time. Peace.